Even. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Uncle Buck. Hi, Tangerine. What is my title? My title is Blergh. Hey, Buttercup. Where have you been? Uh, Yesterday was one of those I don't want to get out of bed days. Missed. Bastard. Hey, Sar. You right now want a nap? Man, I kind of wouldn't mind a nap right now. Only minute in your murdering. Attempted murder. Fucker moved. Hey, Rebecca. Fucker moved, so I missed him. Hi, Linda. Hey, Kriska. You go live from your phone and don't cam up. I thought it was when we got done in Sears one time. Don't think so. I don't even really remember getting photos done at Sears. So, do you think me like brother? Do I think of her as like sister? I think of her as a friend. I think of her as my best friend. So, what you guys about the shark attack? Another shark 5 meters long circling 4 people yesterday. They called Mayday. All okay. 5 meters of teeth. Yeah, that seems like a pretty big shark. I wouldn't want to be in the water with a 5 meter shark. On the other hand, I don't really want to be in the water in general. Meter is like 3 feet for all Americans. Yep. All you Yankees out there. Hey, shirt. Yeah, I'm boring. Indeed, I am. You probably shouldn't even watch me, shirt. He's a great goat. to be more interactive. I mean, I don't know what there is to talk about. Sure, said way more than you have. I'm the quiet type. Mass shooting at church, and then someone drove into the building and set up. Yeah, there was also a mass shooting at a waterfront restaurant. Look at this list from my phone's notepad: toes, speed, alcohol, chocolate frosted flakes, baking soda, air. Yeah, so like the guy shot up a church and then set it on fire. Mormon churches, I believe, wasn't it? Guy attacked a Mormon church, shot it up, and then set it on fire. Hey, Jordan. There you are. We've been wondering where you are, Jordan. We've been wondering if my jacket killed you. Obviously in the US, yes. It's my day. Because, yeah, we haven't seen you much in the past few days. They were Mormon. Yeah. I have a Villa 2.0. No news on that. I might have a job. Waymo vehicle, still driving illegally past a bus. Sure, it's had no mass shootings in years. I think the most like compelling thing, or like the most like telling thing, is how rare mass shootings are in Canada. Hey, Killface. Because like we're right next to the U.S. You know, there are a lot of similarities between Canada and the U.S. So one would think that, you know, we might not get the same number of mass shootings, but that would still get some, you know? But they're very rare up here. Take a shot every time someone greets another. You'd be dead in 5 minutes, Vanna. What does the title mean? It means Blergh. Anyway, Jordan, the news. I have a training session tomorrow. So we'll it is customer service, but like I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And really, no. Now, like I said, training session tomorrow. So I've got a training session tomorrow, where I will presumably be speaking with real people for that. Training is 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So it's 3 hours starting at 6 at night. Aren't we playing Date Everything from your laptop right now? I don't feel like it. Time stream. Yeah, 6 in the evening, which works for me, but is also like weird for that. What's job description? That's customer service. I don't want to say more. We will. It'll just be later than usual. Evening position. I think probably going to be mostly sort of a night. Skynet. Hey, Cecil. Don't know yet what time you're working. No, I don't know what my. Assuming I like stay on after the training, I don't know what time my normal shift would be. It might not always be consistent. Hard working man. Thanks. Get excited for you. I suggest keeping her cool for now because, like I said, I honestly don't know. You have a snake? Well, that sounds fun. This now for the scooter. Gonna ride that shit around her apartment. Hey, Mrs. Butler. Hey, Sweet Caroline. Got a job? Hey, Liv. Yeah, I mean, I might. Training session tomorrow. We shall see how it goes, how the training session goes. I'm kind of no idea what my work hours would be. Starfish position on the bed to the front door for DoorDash. I'm bricked. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah. There are aspects about it that I'm skeptical of. So, doing my riding lawnmower so they can start YouTube mowing. Terrence Howard claims 1 times 1 equals 2 as part of his alternative system of math called teriology, arguing multiplication is flawed and an action times an action should result in an increase. So he's kind of insane then. Touchgrass LLC. Would she be mowing the lawn while smoking a blunt? Watched a Lawnmower Man last night. Streamer train? No. Absolutely not. I should not stream my training. That would be a terrible idea. I'm gonna put weed smoke in the CPAP. Scripts action times my action equals increasing crotch tent. Wearing the sweater forever on Old Navy's website, but I couldn't find it anywhere. They finally dropped it at Old Navy. I'm dancing. Congratulations, Killface. Hey, Arnold jacket. I'm happy for you, Killface. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Hey, Arnold sucks. I have Hanes socks. They're just plain black socks. She had meh panties too. Legs being tied up and having your underwear shoved in your mouth. I think a fairly common kink. Lace cheap ass socks. For shiny love so much I get so many compliments. I have a pair of socks, one says fuck, the other says off. Did I mention that I've started rewatching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power? I don't think I've mentioned it yet. So, I've started rewatching She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. Last night I watched the Princess Prom episode. It's a good show. Black shorts that have a red stripe that says fuck yesterday. Hey, Jamie Rose. Okay, hot take. It'd be funnier if it was red shorts with a black stripe that says fuck yesterday. Because then it looked like you shit yourself. Hey, Megan. I don't watch the Home Alone movies. Hey, strawberries. Or a gift basket. I can't afford it. You know, like Home Alone. I liked the first Home Alone movie back when I was a kid. Yeah, back when I was a child, I watched it and enjoyed it. I don't think I'd be able to enjoy it now, though. Don't let it offend you. I'm already offended. I was training 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. So 3 hours, which is also kind of weird that it's only 3 hours long. but I will probably come on after my training. Hey, Alice. Short of showing us your keystrokes and taking a sip of your drink ASMR style during training? No. What's your question, Megan? Hey, Angel. Angel L. Angel L. Hello, Angel L. Hey, AP. Are you going to date the Jack Lees? I don't know if she wants to go to Jack Lees. I'm down for Jack Lees. Not one of my favorite places, but Home Alone 2 is still a banger, but Home Alone stands the test of time. Oh, the first Home Alone is absolutely the best of the series. I've only seen the first. Like, I did watch the second Home Alone. It was nowhere near as good as the first one. And I'm betting that none of the other ones are as good as the first one. Dreams and Lights, Jack Lee's. Jack Lee's. Jack Lee's is a Chinese place here in Cornwall. Jeopardy set for Trump if he pulled a home invasion. I mean, the dude's an idiot. You could set literally any trap and he'd fall for it. You have some exciting cards. What kind of cards? Pokemon? Eh. I've never cared about Pokemon. Football, baseball, football. I don't really care about those either. Digimon, nope. Because honestly, that's beyond amazing. Real authentic Chinese gourmet food. I mean, it's okay. Basketball. Never in my life cared about football. Never in my life cared about basketball. I only briefly cared about baseball when I was a child. I haven't cared about baseball since I was like 6 or 7, I suppose. 7 or like, I guess 7 or 8 would have been the last time I cared about baseball. Around when the Blue Jays won the pennant. Baseball is boring to me. When did they win the pennant? Yeah, 93. That's what I figured. So I guess that would have been, I would have been 8 years old. So hockey. Meh. I don't care about hockey either. oversized, long-sleeved cotton hockey-style shirts. Probably. I like curling my fingers to hit your mom's G-spot. One Sears pick that you're out as well. Yeah, I have no memory of getting pictures from Sears. Like, I have absolutely no memory of that. Any pictures I have, I've shown. He's hockey me against Trump. I don't know. Do you do that with a weird broom? Move the G-spot. I thought you were going to stop there. I probably should have stopped there. Thanks, we'd have to pick. I don't know. Chantel would have to ask her mom. Thanks, Megan. I mean, they might. I don't know. I'm not answering that, Anna. Anyway, Uncle Buck, I ordered the book. I ordered that Adam's book, Adam's Family book. Estimated delivery of October 8th. Hey, Melly. More question. I don't know. 42. Expect an unboxing? Sure. Rest in peace with perfect nails and the hottest and yummiest fast food dinner. I will have next Monday. Yeah, tomorrow is a review of Sailor Moon Crystal, so next Monday is my review of. I should probably actually upload it. Next Monday will be. I will have my review of Wednesday season 2. On the whole, I thought it was less good than the first season. Like I avoided, I tried to avoid getting into spoilers or anything like that. But yeah, there's certain things in the season that just yeah. That was J Dot's birthday. Happy birthday to the late J Dot. Anyway, I see Chantal as being my best friend. I'm sure J Dot said J Dot came on saying she was going to make it to church and daring everyone individually to say something. I'm sure J Dot would have enjoyed Wednesday season 2, but I think it was a step down from the first season. Disagree. I think she would have liked it more. Hey, Susie. Like, the pacing was weird to start with. It somehow felt like there was both too much going on and nothing actually happened. Like, I don't know how they managed that. Like, there'd be entire episodes that felt like they were just spinning their wheels. And it's like, you have 8 episodes. How are you spinning your wheels this much when you have this little time? Need to figure out what you and Chet are discussing. I don't know what chat discussing. I'm talking about Wednesday season 2. I don't know what everyone else is talking about. I never know what everyone else is talking about. Like Wednesday. Also, like, not for nothing, but Pugsley was bad. Pugsley is like Pugsley felt off from the beginning. Like right from the start, right from the first scene, Pugsley felt off. Like for the first scene he appears in, Pugsley just felt off. Um, I ended up looking him up on Wikipedia to see like what his normal personality is in previous stories, and he's like supposed to be like this genius inventor who's also just kind of like thick. And that doesn't show up in the show. Like neither side. Like the inventive genius is not there, nor is the clueless dumbass side of him there. He was weirdly normal. Like he's just like the loser archetype. Yeah, he was just kind of the generic loser. I was like, that's not in any way an accurate depiction of Pugsley's characterization from any previous version of the Addams Family. Like he's just nothing at all. Like any previous incarnation of the character. Chickaro Keeper by the Dozen invented the trash can that flips open with a flip belt. Neat. Beyond that, like I'm not really keen on the ongoing tension between Wednesday and Morticia either. Key part of the Addams Family is that they all absolutely love each other. And like I get wanting to have some sort of family tension, but I do feel like they went too far with the tension between Morticia and Wednesday. Morticia reminds me of my distant mother. The bit at the camp with the rival scout troop, that whole section was like just completely pointless. Discussing Wednesday at that list. My list is just is worth it to me. I mean, probably it's a well-made show for the most part. For the most part, it's generally well made. Like I said, the second season has really weird pacing issues, but it also has the second season also has Steve Buscemi, so you know. What I keep saying about Wednesday, it is a fairly well-made teen supernatural comedy thriller horror. Who's Stephen Wednesday? He plays the new principal in the second season. Yeah, it's a fairly well-made teen murder mystery thriller comedy horror that has Wednesday Addams dropped into it. It does not feel like an Addams Family show. even the second season, which has the rest of the family more present, does not feel like an Addams Family show. Like, it does not feel like, it does not capture the vibe of what the Addams Family are supposed to be. It was the most relatable. New deaf chick named Tuesday. One day I thought about him when I got my car. She had a CD playing. Yeah. Vibrations. She might enjoy the vibrations. With a Sleater kitty. Well, at least she has good taste. Sleater Kinney rocks. Sleater Kinney's fucking awesome, so she at least has some damn good taste for a deaf chick. I said I see Chantel as my best friend. I don't know what a sister would feel like. That sounded wrong. But yeah, I don't know what that would feel like, so I just see her as a best friend. That makes some Steve Buscemi. Not a popular opinion, but I think he's handsome. I think you'd be surprised how popular that opinion is, Susie. No, there's nothing sexual between us. You can be best friends with somebody without wanting to bang them. Yeah, I honestly, Susie, I think you'd be surprised how many women find Steve Buscemi to be handsome, to be attractive. You'd be surprised how many of my best friends want to bang them. I mean, I suppose. I mean, obviously, yes, some best friends want to bang, but just because two people are best friends doesn't mean they do want to bang. Is my point. People can be best friends without wanting to throw it all up in each other. Express how many of my best friends want to bang Steve Buscemi. I would not be surprised. Ghost World. I have watched Ghost World. Derek Kinney is an off ramp about 15 minutes from my house. It is named after it. And they are great. It's still making music. I think they released a new album not long ago. Yeah, just last year. They released an album just last year, so they're still killing it. I assume I did listen to that album. I don't really remember any of the tracks from it. I did keep a bunch of the songs from there. Yeah, I did keep a few songs from that new album. All right. Hey, Gorp. Dignity is a good one. Yeah, that one's good. No Cities to Love is a good one. Can I Go On? Love Can I Go On? That one's really good. Barrier Friends. Worry With You is really nice. Dig Me Out's great. A lot of their songs. They've got a lot of great songs. Anyway, Megan, are you talking about the time she got drunk and kissed me? Like, fucking, come on. It wasn't a big deal. Call the doctor, that chickhead. I probably am autistic. As far as me, I don't think that I actually am smarter than Chantel. I think the issue is Chantel doesn't really hey, Tater Tits. It doesn't really apply herself. She's not actually stupid. People think she's stupid. She's not stupid by any stretch of the imagination. Like, she is by no means stupid. She is actually pretty smart. She just doesn't apply herself. She doesn't think things through. She's not intellectual. But there is a difference between stupid and not. There's a difference. There's a difference between intelligent and intellectual. Doctor once told me that most of us are artistic. Yeah, that's bullshit. I don't think I am. What I am is more intellectually inclined. Yeah. I read more than, used to read a lot. I'm online, and read what people write online. Not just like TikToks or shit. I'll read threads from smart people. Doesn't use filter. Yeah. You also hate Baxter. The dog? I just don't like dogs in general. So, hey, Angela. Breath moves faster than her brain. It does. She's not prone to thinking things through. Like, she's absolutely got she's absolutely got her problems. But she is smarter than I think a lot of people actually than a lot of people think. Like I said, she just kind of needs to work on thinking things through more thoroughly. At one time in your life, been smarter than no. That's not really how intelligence works, though. Never gonna hear her saying she has grandiose ideas. That's exactly what she does. Yeah. First thing. No. No, just because I've known her. I've known her longer and better. So, do you know why she takes brain pills? She takes brain pills? That she says and told us what it is once, but I forgot. Might be for her bipolar. She maintained her diabetes. She needs less brain anything. So vitamin D exercise. Yeah, probably, but that shit is a lot easier said than done. So I certainly have no room to speak on that. I don't do anything to take care of myself. Start the train. Yeah, and I don't want to try. Big blister pack of candy of random assorted colors. She was asking us to guess what it was, and I thought it was her 80-cent knockoff brain pills. Do you know water? Not yet. I actually haven't been drinking it as quickly as I usually do tonight. So I'm good for a little while. You can go get your aspirin. You can go get your Tylenol. Start to be unstoppable. Dubious. There would be a fruit fly on the wall. I like those poppables chips. Well, maybe they don't like you. You can spell dubious. Congratulations. Got some fruit flies for my produce outside. What that Dubois guy do? Dubious is not an unusual word. Dubious is a common word. What, another word to spell? You went to the National Spelling Bee? Anti-disestablishmentarianism. Huh. You know what's fun, Scapegoat? That is a word that I have blocked. I'm surprised you were able to spell that. I'm surprised it allowed you to type that, because I actually have that word blocked. That is a secret word that I blocked. Nothing. But congratulations on finding one of my secret blocked words. Dude, BIOS, I heard the word in my life. I didn't know what it meant until you said it one day and I looked it up. Saw a video from a few years ago. You wearing that shirt? What, this shirt? I don't know that I've had this shirt for years. I think I've only had it for like less than a year, I think. I should try to think of another random ass word that people are very, very unlikely to use that I should block. I do have a phrase, something that I expect no one will ever actually say. The bombshell. Everyone mods drop deoxyribonucleic acid like it's nothing. Nope. Haven't seen that before. Endersley said a word. Been a while since I've watched Futurama. I don't remember what his least said word was. Ironical. Well, that one's just plain not a word. I, Ron Hubbard. Dynamics. Dianeticism. Dino Mikes, like Jimmy Walker said. Yeah, it's Dianetics. Dialysis. Dino Nuggies. I mean, it's a scam, is what it is. Dianetics is just a scam. Dude wrote a shitty sci-fi novel and then decided, you know what? Being a sci-fi writer isn't going to make as much money as being a cult leader. So he turned his shitty sci-fi novel into a cult. Do I want to fuck myself? I did it. Yeah, I mean, sometimes like if nobody else is fucking you, you got to do it yourself. You got to do the job yourself. Why did Dawn start making pine scent dish soap? Because it's a pleasant soap, pleasant smell. I assume it's because it's just a pleasant smell. We yearn for the pines. Double A's, best buds. I just used my hand. STDs, no drama. Thought you were supposed to be a great speller. Who, me? Yeah, I'm a good speller. Or were you talking to somebody else? Nathan doesn't get S or T or D. Cute. Cute scapegoat. Going home with a purse full of pizza. Anywho. Didn't now cry that she might never have 3 dudes at once. Truly a tragedy, that. Every woman deserves 3 guys at once. I feel like that's one of those things that should be like, there should be like a government funded program for that. A government funded program that allows every woman to have 3 guys at once. Three seems like way more than 2. You signed up to be one of the 3? Nah. Hey, Canadian girl. This is my lineup. 100 is really a lot. I don't want as much. I need to blow my nose. Give me a moment. Whoops, I did forget to unmute. I forgot to unmute, sorry. Gentlemen. I mean, sort of. You need a beekeeper? Why, do you have a lot of bumbles? What did I say about swordfish? I said that swordfish is probably in the ocean, along with some in aquariums. But mostly the ocean, I would think. You prefer barracuda? I just avoid the ocean altogether. Thank you very much. You're like a fish with the dangling things in front of them. Oh crap, I'm forgetting the name. Lanternfish? But he thought he was piranha. So many monarch butterflies in my yard this year is fantastic. Cool, cool. Yeah, I want to say it might be lanternfish. Anglerfish, yes. I love fishing for catfish. I'm not big on fish. Nor fishing. That anglerfish was a foot condition. Not sure I want to know what you thought it was. What sort of foot condition has fish in the name? into archery. Someone took me on a hunting expedition. I was Green Run. I wouldn't mind getting into archery. Archery is pretty cool, conceptually. Archery is hard. Yeah. There's fish salatus. Cool, demanding ability. Indeed, people do tend to. Bulgarian friend threatened her boyfriend's life with a crossbow. People do tend to underestimate the strength required to use a bow and arrow. Planning on making a bow channel. There are a few of those out there. About 97% accurate. There are a few bow channels, but as far as I'm aware, none of them are hosted by anyone who was in the Transformers movies. To the best of my knowledge. For jewelries and birds, headdress. I don't think I get anything, but sure. Show Megan how good your aim is. Sure, I'll aim right for the mouth. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in a moment. Buz's husband once asked me if I wanted a pearl necklace. Just very honestly, I was insulted. He thought I wouldn't be familiar. Yeah, that dude sounds like a dick. people got arrested with a bunch of meth and guns. It's crazy because I can't even get my boss to take an Adderall to help her study. Yeah, it works same for the tiebreaker. I'm allowed to get in those drawers. Turn around and ask if he shit his. Man, I have no crazy stories like that. I have no wild stories like that. No, I don't have any stories like along those lines. The only one I can think of. There was one time back when I was at StarTech. Two different shoes to work one day. My team got pulled into like a HR meeting. Like the whole team, my whole team got pulled into an HR meeting. I think there's like, I'm trying to remember the details. I think some rumors had been spreading about one of the women on the team. Like having an affair with somebody or something along those lines. I think it was something like that. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't really remember all the details about it, but it was something along those lines. It was basically like it was basically a sexual harassment thing. And so this was a long time ago, so I don't really remember all the details about it. But yeah, I think it was like people had been talking about this woman. Also, there was a supervisor who was trying real hard to hook up with another woman on my team. Multiple workplace affairs, always good times. Yeah, there's a supervisor who was very clearly trying to hook up with a woman. Like he was. again, it was a long time ago, so I don't remember all the details, like 20 years ago, so I don't remember everything, but I think he was like trying to convince her to like go to some event with him. I think he was trying to get her, convince her to go to some concert or something like that with him and like rent a hotel room together. I worked for Tom Brown 2 years ago and went up to someone at a fashion party. And that's why everybody had a girlfriend. And they liked each other. The tension was so hot, but he was married, and his wife made Facebook posts about how she made more money than him. The times were tough. So I hooked up with him while he had this girlfriend. They were both models, but now he's not modeling. Been threatened with money. Man, there are times I kind of wish I would be threatened with money. That is a threat I would absolutely cave into. Don't push me. Don't push me, or I will give you money. Don't you fucking push me, or I'll give you so much goddamn money. I like money enough steak, but I'm okay from pressure alone. Trying to get me to believe in myself. Impossible. That's an impossible challenge. Nice, because somebody says she doesn't like male models. Kind of good. Hey, Brooksy. I think there's a T because of how she says it. Wonder what type is. Sense of humor, probably. I'll bet you she loves dudes who can make her laugh. She's gonna end up with like, she's probably gonna date like some mid-level comedian. Need a vacation. Famous architect or something elegant. Yeah, maybe. As I've been. Strange. As usual. As per usual. You awkward in bed? I mean, sometimes. Sometimes I just find it really hard finding the right position. So I just like toss and turn. You know, just can't get comfortable. Can't stay comfortable. So it's kind of awkward. You know. No, it's just my computer, Val. I'm not afraid of them. I just don't give a shit about them. More tossing, more turning. Both. I have a friend who only dates guys named Steve. That is very weirdly specific. Her husband is addicted to kratom and the other Steve crack. So actually, only dating guys named Steve. That makes me think of Kitty Pryde from the X-Men comics. She dated Colossus, whose real name was Piotr, aka Peter. And then she dated a guy named Pete Wisdom. Her the Ultimate Universe version of her dated Peter Parker. And then the main universe version of her almost married Peter Quill. So yeah, Kitty Pryde does tend to have a type. And that type is dudes named Pete. I think she might currently be dating a woman in the comics, but not reading, so I don't know what the woman's name is. Pedal. I'm curious. What is her current girlfriend's name? Nina. That seems like a missed opportunity. Picking a peck of pickled peppers. I had a babysitter whose husband was named Gary, so all of her boyfriends were Garys. I mean, I suppose that's actually, that's actually some good strategy there. Can't call out the wrong name in bed if it's all the same name. You don't trust Nina's? Is it because it sounds like Neener? It makes you think Neener, Neener, Neener. You ever been called a name in bed? Not that I can think of. by everyone's babe. Stop, your daughter's name is Nina. I've been called "Who are you?" in bed. She means I've muted. Diamond, Ruby. Ruby, 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 Soho. Yeah, the name Ruby just makes me think of Ruby Soho, which is a banger of a song, so that's not a bad thing. Has anyone ever been called Leave? I've been called Honk Shoo 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 Shoo. Joanne's bothered me for no reason. Oh, hey, Autumn, I hate you in advance. Strippers. Hey, tacos. I'm generally okay with most names. Destination. Ruby, 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 so. And yes, no Joanne slaughter around. No Joanne slander around here. Worked with me so annoying. I ain't calling anybody daddy. This is J.K. Rowling, exactly. With Joanna, and she killed a dude in a hit and run. You better be DNA certified. My ex said only daddy. I've never had a woman call me daddy. which I'm grateful for. I don't want to be called daddy. I don't like kids. We all know how I feel about kids. I don't want anyone calling me daddy. Feel the vibe? It's what we do around here. We kill vibes. We kill vibes, hopes, and dreams. Yep. And obviously, fruit flies. We love killing fruit flies around here. Like mommy directed you? One thing we don't kill spiders strangely enough. I mean, like, if it's in a position where I can kill it, then I will. Like if there's a spider like on the wall here, I'll grab an Xbox and whack. Just making sure you were still here, Buttercup. Wanted to present itself to you for your Princeton's letter? Yes. Girlfriend has a quick question for you. Why? Do everything. Why? Hello, Maggie. And I don't know. Just the way I am. Blame the internet for warping me. All right, I'm going to get going. I will be late coming on tomorrow. Say 9:30ish. So come on, probably around 9:30. That'll come on tomorrow. And I'll let you know how the training went and whether it's a job that I will be staying at. So thanks for watching, and good night, everybody.